Hey there, welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 8 of season 6 of my podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. The introduction of each podcast of episode of season 6 will start off with a great meditation track. I got such great feedback about this track on previous seasons, and believe me, I enjoy it very much myself. It helps relieve the tension and stress we all deal with in our everyday busy lives. So sit back and enjoy. I will be right back with today's topic and discussion. So relax and place all life problems and concerns on pause. Let's take a flight on angel wings. Enjoy. Man, I hope it brought you a feeling of serenity and to a place of clarity that I don't care what's going on in your life, Trust me, I know this from experience. Everything will certainly work out all right. Before we get started with today's topic, I would like to announce that I have a service that I'm offering to the public that is called Ask D. This is a service that is on YouTube that will allow listeners to ask questions on any topic we have discussed on the podcast or any questions in general you may have. Also, I would like the listeners to comment or leave questions in comment sections of Ask B YouTube segments. My credentials to answering questions are based on me being a certified life coach, and I am more than happy to share answers from my views, experiences, and expertise, and also offer the listeners, the listening audience, opportunity to give advice from each other to each other that may give others solutions to any matters concerning their well-being. Hey, listen, with everyone getting involved, maybe, just maybe, we can make some sense of this crazy thing we call life. So please, come on and join us. Now, let's get started with today's podcast episode. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 8 of season 6, I would like to use for a topic, I am trying to kill it. Help me. Let me say that again. I am trying to kill it. Help me. Now, you may ask, what is he trying to kill? Well, I am referring to useless relationships, toxic interactions that is a threat to my sobriety, and mainly my conflicted perception of what others' opinions of me and my self-worth. Let's first start by looking at the definition of the word kill. Kill is defined as cause the death of a person, animal, or any other living thing. Put an end to or cause the failure or defeat of something. Now, this is so important to the recovering addict, especially. Ask yourself, what do you give the best of you to? Like love, loyalty, just your life force to. Hey, in most situations, recovering addicts or sobers, what or who we give and share our most intimate love, emotions, and private thoughts, our time and commitment to has great influence in our mental, spiritual, even physical beings. We all should ask ourselves this question. Is what I am being committed to, is it supporting me or suppressing me? See, my friends, when it comes to who and what we allow in our own personal world, the question is it not a help when it is needed, a friend when we are at our most vulnerable? Hey, trust me, when I say this, And I'm just going to be honest with you. It worked both ways. A relationship is called a relationship. And the reason it's called a relationship is because it takes more than just one person to share one. If in your relationships you find that they are always one-sided all the time, it is not a relationship. It is, in my opinion, it is manipulation of an illusion of a desperate need to have someone in our lives to feel that we are not alone. When actually, to be honest, you really are. Because the relationship, if it is only built on the other parties' need for deception into making you believe that they have some true concern for you and making them believe they are a good person, but in my opinion, it's not about being concerned about you. So in other words, the person is not really in relationship with you or a really good friend to you. They're under the perception and the deception of making them own their own selves feel like they are a good person because they are giving you some falsehood of a relationship with you. See, it is about satisfying their own false, egotistic, self-believing of feeling that they are a nice person, when it is really just narcissist behaviors. It's all about themselves. And usually, we as recovering addicts, we end up feeling like we are the guilty party of the relationships because of our past under the influence behaviors. When the people we trust the most are well aware that we are fighting the battle of our lives, addictions, and all that you are really requesting from these friends or so-called friends or assistants, just people in your life, all you're requesting from them is assistance of what you assume you have developed with an individual, unconditional friendship. I mean, a true, strong foundation of friendship. I mean, a friend that's filled with help and hope when it is needed most. You know, the thing is, a friend in need is a friend indeed. People don't necessarily need, it's nice to have friendships when things are going well, but real unconditional friendship and love and concern and matters of the heart for someone else is really needed when someone is going through. They need help and they need hope. That's when it's needed the most. When you are trying to kill it, hey, that's when you need the help. You need the help most from real friendships. For me personally, as I continue on my journey as a recovering alcoholic, hey, I discover more and more that it is not just the dysfunctional behaviors that can sometimes come out of my addiction the addicted disease that causes rejection from friends, family members, associates. Hey, listen, don't misunderstand me. Dealing with addiction can be extremely difficult. I mean, dealing with people that have addiction problems, it can be extremely difficult. However, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, what is truly missing in our society as humanity is true compassion and empathy for each other's battles with all walks of life. You know, people have just become so selfish and think only of themselves and themselves only. And my friends, trust me when I tell you this. You can have all the possessions of the world and lack absolutely nothing. But I personally, in my experience, I have personally never ever met anyone more unhappy than a selfish person. Without the sharing of real human experiences with each other, all we really are is empty, hollow shells with a heart of stone, a soul of destitute, and a spirit of emptiness. So, when I thought about all of this, I carefully evaluated myself as I normally do. And I have decided I am not totally innocent of these acts either. So I'm included. But this is the difference, and this is only for me. I am trying every day and pushing myself more to become what I believe God of the universe created me to be. And that is a reflection of Him, His characteristics. And one of His number one characteristics I definitely know and have experienced is unconditional love. And I have to unconditionally love, starting with loving myself unconditionally. I have to start with forgiving myself and then forgive others. However, I am definitely going to be more cautious of what I allow in my heart, spirit, and soul. You know, because just because something is connected to you through humanity, I mean, just being a human being, hey, it does not mean it is really connected or shares the same motives and heart when it comes to matters pertaining to life. With me being a recovering addict, this is something I have to take most seriously and make it priority over all relationships. Yes, my friends, I can only speak for myself. I am going to kill it before it kills me. My friends, recovering addicts, sobers, find true love and supporting friendships in your life. Because when it is all said and done, it does not necessarily have to come in the package of a family member or old neighborhood friend you grew up with. Hey, it doesn't even have to come with your parents. It has to come from within you first. Connect to relations of others that love you regardless of any flaws you may have. People who are at least willing to try to tolerate your imperfections is simply because they are wise enough to realize that they have a lot of imperfections too. And most of all, they are at least willing to try to hold your hand and help you kill it. See, the real enemy, what is truly trying to kill both of you, is being judgmental, thinking more highly of yourselves, being unforgiving, and just pure hatred. The true capacity of love and understanding, it should exist in every human. And we all should have a hate for judgmental and unforgiveness. For all of us, we must face and deal with life on its terms that are given to us by either our bad choices or because of life itself in all fashions, and still can find acceptance in each other. So I guess my question is, I am trying to kill it. The separation of healing, divinity, and all the division because of differences. We need a healing divinity, a divinity to help us heal the division that is going on in the world today because of differences. My question to you is, will you help me kill it? Well, that's it for episode 8 of season 6. Please feel free to visit my website, The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. Please feel free to post on blog, share thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information, is on there also, along with a lot of great music. And also, come join us on my Facebook group called Overcomers of Relapse Lounge, where a lot of great music and just inspiring posts and just a great group of people to chat with. Also, be sure to check out Ask D on YouTube. All information can be found with the introduction video that is located on YouTube. Hey friends, let me know your opinions and thoughts, and also if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. Thanks again for joining me, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference who we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, man. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of it. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. No.
do it again. No, 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 no.
Said I would never do it again.
No, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. I'm so tired of this shit. No, 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 no. Emily said I'll never do it again. Emily, no, no, no. Relapse me. No, 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 no. Said I'll never do it again. No, 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 no. Oh, we'll start over again. I'm going back to rehab. Going back to rehab. Going back to rehab. Going back to rehab.
Oh yeah.